Blessings, dear ones, and welcome back. In today's transmission, we will journey through the dark waters, through our shadows, with Goddess Hecate. So, dear ones, we are now approaching the Lion's Gate portal, the 8/8 portal that has its peak on the 8th of August every year. And I consider this portal to hold the greatest energy shifts of the year. So this is an alignment, a Stargate alignment with a star series known as our spiritual sun, known as the Star of Isis. And the stars series is holding the divine feminine energies. So I experienced that the goddesses in its different forms are really stepping up and are assisting us, their help, their guidance at this time. And that's why I want to offer you this Hecate transmission today. And especially Goddess Isis is guiding me on this journey. So what I experienced is that the last days, the last weeks, even since the 7/7 portal, where the Sirius Gateway opened up and peaked, we are aligning with our light. As always, to align with our light is taking us through our shadows. So, dear ones, I have been guided to holding a webinar on Zoom to align with this Lion Gate energies. So I will be holding this webinar on the 7th, of August. It is a Sunday. So this webinar will be guided by Goddess Isis, and there is many other. I feel Hecate and Hathor already. Mary Magdalene as well is showing up for this webinar, but she is our main guide through the webinar, and it will be about aligning with our divine blueprint to release shadows. And we will going on a journey, and we will release anything that we are holding on to, or any traumas that we have experienced in ancient Atlantis and ancient Egypt as well. So what I've been shown is that to heal these experiences is very crucial for our ability to move forward on our ascension journey, to receive more of our full potential and our full light, because we have many of us have had traumatic experiences in those lifetimes, and our souls has been fragmented. So in this webinar we will close these lifetimes, we will end these cycles, and we will retrieve these fragmented soul aspects that we left behind, so we can fully come into union with ourselves and fully gain clarity of what we are here to do, who we truly are, and really align with the potent energies that this 8/8 portal is bringing to us. So this will be done on the Sunday, the day before, so we can just be very clear and open to receive at the 8/8 peak. So the registration is now open, and you will find the details in the description box below, and I welcome you all to join me. It will be very powerful, and it will be a journey to freedom is what I have received. It's a journey to freedom. Isis is showing me she's spreading her wings right now as I say that. She's very present. All right, dear ones. So more information will come, and if you have any further questions, please email me. You find my email in the description box below as well. So dear ones, Goddess Hecate is a goddess of shadows and of crossroads. So she's been showing up, and she wants to offer through me. She wants to offer you this opportunity to move through your own shadows, to move through this energy of the dark waters, where the light, the path before you is veiled, is invisible to you. So this is where many of us are right now. We are being asked to step into our power, to take these big steps of faith. And I had this beautiful vision of us standing on the shore, facing the dark waters in the night, you know, when the ocean is just pitch black. And we have to go through this to find our way. And as always, the water is a representation, a symbol for our emotions. So whatever is standing in our way, our experience of the blockages that we are facing, is our shadows, is our emotions, is our traumas and experience from this lifetime and others. So she was showing me how when we are bravely willing to dip our toes into these dark waters, she was showing me, and I get goosebumps as I tell you this, how all these goddesses is lining up behind us, going into this blackness with us. So she's saying, as you enter the unknown waters, the dark waters, dear ones, you are not alone. Okay, she's already here. She wants to take over. Okay, dear ones, come into stillness. So ashi ar aliaron rono kosh, I waron to shos aria arnugor. Nunur I hinar aliarakaishur. Ursur aliar nakiarna. She's in a hurry. Min arashayanaki. So she's telling me that many of you has been haunted by life situations, by experiences in life, to this point where there's nowhere to go but into these waters. Your seemed enemy is behind you, and they're forcing you to go, take the steps and go into the waters. There's no way for you to escape. And she's telling me that your seemed enemies is a gift, because it is through going into this unknown, whether it is taking steps in your life or facing the darkness inside of you. Okay, she's telling me this always goes hand in hand. Through facing our darkness, we are taking those great steps on our evolution, becoming who we truly are, being shown the next steps. Okay, thank you. So your seemed enemies is a gift. You have been chasing you because they're ones. It is time. It is time. You can't continue to please play safe on the shoreline. You need to soak yourself completely into the waters of the unknown. Your seemed enemies, the hard times, the heartaches you have experienced is a gift. It is just pointing the way for you to your own light, to you, showing you the way home. Okay, get ready, dear ones, as we now allow ourselves to enter into the unknown. Whatever that means to you, whatever shadows you are facing. Dear ones, I'm holding your hand on this journey. When you turn your face towards the darkness inside of you, to the unknown that is calling you forward, but it's scaring you, shaking you to the bones. You are never walking that way alone. So dear ones, just take this in. In your darkest moments, you were never alone. She's calling you further. She's calling you deeper. Umar Ali Aranai. She's walking ahead of you. Karar Aina Ihi Urushu. Feel as you're wading out into the water, into the unknown. Feel the uncomfortable experience of the black water on your skin, the coldness. Kam ai anar ai sur osh o ai ar aliar ana kitra. Some of you hold this fear of water stems for many of you from your Atlantean experiences, and many of your fears for moving forward is connected to this experience of the fall of Atlantis. And she's calling you to keep going. Ir ai aran ai ini aran ai oro shokoro. It's alright to not see the light. Continue forward, dear one. Manali arana, and I see behind you as you bravely continue. Yes, many of you are are crying in despair because you can't see the way ahead. You can't see which way to go. Just continue, she says. Many of you feel stuck, feel so lost. It's pitch black. Kar alior no. Continue, she says. So as you bravely, courageously, with the lion's heart, and this is we are in the sign of the lion at this time as well, and the 8 portal is the lion's gate, is the heart of the brave. And there was, yes, it is with the heart of the lion you're entering these black waters. As you do, I see how so many light beings, the goddesses, are aligning. Behind you, Nunur Ayanai, Goddess Lilith, Goddess Isis, Mary Magdalene. Min Urushaniar Anana Kul Urunono Hathor is holding you. She says she's the Sky Mother. The dark waters is her womb. Ai kanai idranaliar. You are safe. Ar aran ai urur o kanai. Idrash ainarai, Lady Vin snorsars aur anai, Sekmet ariana. So there is a great time to connect with our hearts, with our divine feminine wisdom, of the divine feminine ways of doing things, of receiving. Iarana, kiarana, whether you are male or female, kuluru, shana, you can't escape into your logical mind anymore. To escape your shadows, your emotions, they are not against you. They are helping you. Niliar a os iaranakiat. Inarashai I urnu. This is all what the Lion's Gate is all about. Moving through the valley of death to the eternal life. Goddess Isis is showing me her ankh. Is leading the way. Naya lar aitrana. So I feel very connected. Ayarana tainu koroshono. Arash I. O ayanai. And continue further. Doshanayananar. Until you are completely soaked. Completely in the water. Niaranaya kiai shiaranai shus ulyur anai. So Goddess Hecate is saying, yes, it is through the darkness you're experiencing your own light. The deeper the darkness, the greater you receive your own light, your eternal self. Hecate and Isis is leading the way for us during these days, during this 8 Lion's Gate, Mar Anai I Ikiarana, leading up to our experience of our full divinity. Karananar Ialiarana Kosh Ayananai. So they say there's no more time to stay fragmented. Nuru Shukur Iaranana Ki Ayana. It makes us disempowered. So there's very much on the throat chakra as well, and I see this blooming of power, divine power, our solar plexus, Kuranayar Analiarana Koshunur. Nurana wanting to move through our throat, but there is trauma that kept keeping the throat partly closed. Maranaya Yakiar. Min Arashana. Hecate is telling you to get comfortable with the unknown. Get comfortable in your own darkness. Get comfortable with your shadows. Stay here, she says. Experience the blackness. Ni narai I urush I kai arayash ulyar. Yes, dear ones, you need to accept the unknown. You need to accept to not know the way ahead. Nayalar, I surrender to it, she says. There's nothing to be seen here, but to be experienced. Now allow whatever shadow wants to come forward to do so right now. It all has a story. Experience the energy here. Kintranash ayar alyar anash. So what she's doing now, she's helping you with acceptance. Kainayar alyar anash, to surrender to the unknown, to the vibration, to the energies here. Nonosh ayar ayaku uroshuno. Ni narash ay atrashu kush ayayay. Iokur ayasash ayay. Whatever you fear is not outside of you. Nothing outside of you is holding you back. Nothing outside of you can harm you. Stop running. Kidrash ay yarana. So what she's telling me is that you are going to receive big blessings, great upgrades, but there is no way around it but through Nush Ayatrashanaki. Ni Narayatai Akushush Ulurushao Trukukush Sash Inaranaku. So dear ones, as they reveal themselves to you, yes, your shadows, greet them as friends, greet them as your saviors, greet them as gods and goddesses, because they are blessings in disguise. Nayarashai Trikyarana. By doing so, you're accepting the blessings they hold that will set you free. Kaya Arash Anyar. Inhale, exhale. Yes, there is a great acceptance now. So now, in the distance, there is a light that is calling you, that is now visible to you. Follow this light. Follow this light. Follow this light. It is the way home, and I journey with you. We are all here, dear one, holding your hand through this, through it all. You never walk alone. Kinar ayalyar, sosh kitrash ayar, shush ana. And dear ones, breathe. Shushunosh tayaram ki. All shadows are now leaving you, making way for new energies. Acceptance is key. We need to accept to be lost, to feel lost. We can't fight our shadows. We can't pretend that we are not in the state that we are. To try to just shift out of anything. because it holds a gift for us. It is the way to freedom. It's the journey back home that is calling you. So Goddess Hecate is guiding us through these times that leads up to this great alignment of the 8th portal. She's asking of you, as this Goddess Isis, to really hold onto your courage as you are stepping into the unknown. And there is so many blessings on the path ahead. There's so many light codes that is available for us at this time, and this is what we will do in the 8/8 webinar, the Lionsgate webinar on the 7th of August. And I really encourage you to be in stillness in the coming weeks as much as you can, to really align with energies, to allow the shadows to present themselves to you and greet them, and for you to receive the blessings they hold. And more information on the webinar you find below, and there will be more information as well. And I bless you, dear ones, and remember, you never walk alone. Thank you. Thank you. Bye for now.